Peggy 还没进来。
有人来了。
那 Fred 有要进来吗？
前面应该也要增加。所以他是现场看过。
你什么时候问他问题，我问他可以什么？你再帮我理解。所以你没有话可以说。我如果要增加，不在那里减增加，还是不在那里？
OK， 好哦。So OK，
好，就是如果我要
你们都可以听到我的声音哈。有哈 ，Stanley 也有。OK。Hi Aaron. So we're yeah. So we have Stanley, Daniel, Peggy, and of course, because Fred, I think he's doing something. He's doing something. So we have two TAs and Art, and we're gonna discuss about the Handkey. So can you show some of the demo of the what Peggy asked for? Okay. 你们都听到哈，都看得到。Can you share the screen? Okay.
Let me know when you can see the screen. Are you able to see the screen?
I can. 你们都可以哈。
Okay. I'm just gonna go.
Do you want to open the other one, the other list that I shared? Yeah. Okay, so you can start from the camera and the FK number 3, number 5, then the other, the 8 demo. Okay.
So the FK one is it's more about art. Let's say I have my hand, right? So my hand, the elbow can only rotate like this, right? This is the only rotation my elbow can have. If I have to rotate like this upper arm needs to rotate, but still the elbow will rotate in only one axis, right? So, but right now, if we go to our guy, you can rotate this in all the axes.
Yes.
Right? So that's a problem. Why? Because when animating, people tend to, like, instead of just doing this, some people might do this, and that will result in the weird elbow shapes and all later on, right? So in order to avoid that kind of stuff, I think because we are only rotating the x-axis, we should lock the y and the z-axis on the elbow and the knee.
Lock.
That's what I mean.
Oh, see. Okay, continue. I'll just close my mic because it's kind of noisy out the background.
Okay. Whenever you have to say something, yeah.
Yeah, go.
So yeah, that's that. So the camera lock orthographic view. Now I'll compare this with Maya. Let me open new shot.
它应该是指对swing 的算法跟对称算法的最。
So let's say when I open Maya, this is my default Maya, right? I have a perspective view which is this, top view, this, front view, and side view.
是上面这三个字。
And these are the logged cameras. I cannot, like the front view will always remain the front view only. I can move it around like this.
哎，我当时的位置没有往这靠，
We can move it around or one second.
可是当时
我只是觉得这样子比他带没有。
create a shape which is yeah. So let's say this kind of a shape. Let's assume this is our character, right? So in default Maya, this is my front view no matter what. This is a logged view. And this is my side view no matter what. And this is my top view. Right? And this comes default with Maya, right? Every Maya scene. Now, if you compare the same thing in iClone, let me open a new shot and create. Okay. Now, let's say if I want to change the view. This is my front view in iClone. But I can move it around. I don't want to move it around. I want it to lock. If that makes sense. Yeah. Same goes for the top view. I can move this around. So I don't want my views to move around, and I think this should be included in iClone as a general. Why? Because in the proposal, if you see, we are doing a lot of walk cycles and stuff like that, right? So what happens is it's always better for animators to see view from the front view and the side view, what is happening with the character. Let's say somebody is jumping. So let's say this is one character and he needs to jump from here to here, right? And if you are looking in the side view, proper side view, you can know how much distance he's covering or she's covering, right? But if you don't have a lockable side view, it's always going to be a very tricky thing to understand. You can have motion trails and whatnot, but this itself will save a lot of time. So that's what I was proposing, like Maya, what it has. Can we have lockable views, which are default views? Because right now iClone just comes with preview and switch. Switch is like whatever camera I bring on and all that. Then only preview is there, but that I don't think is very helpful in making a lot of animations. Your views, Vina?
Yes.
Any comment? Anything?
你们有什么问题？ you can open the chat box. I think Peggy has typed something. Do you need a multi-viewport setup, or will it be sufficient to create a new camera that can be set to an orthographic view and be unlocked? In the Google Meet.
Okay. Yes, Peggy. For the elbow, I would like the other joints to be, other axes to be locked other than it. Do you need a multi-viewport setup, or would it be sufficient to create a new camera that can be set to an orthographic view and locked? I think both are desirable, to be honest. Why? Because this is a multi-view setup also, but while animating, we often needs to go to a single camera and check. Because one thing which I really miss in iClone right now, is the multi-view setup like Maya. Now, what happens is, max to max, I can have 2 camera views in iClone at the same time. And while doing walk cycle and stuff, it's better to look at stuff at from different view at the same time. So multi-view is also desirable, and a lockable camera's orthographic view is also desirable. Does that answer you, Peggy?
Is it very like urgent for the multi-view port, or is it
Yes, I will say
because we've been doing Handkey, but there's no multi-view port before, right?
yes, you have been doing, but the animators who are out there, they are not used to animating in just one view.
Okay.
They want to have the multi. I am speaking from the intention of a person who has been animating in different softwares.
Yes. But I mean, like,
So
is
long.
it urgent or is it like a moderate, right? Right.
I think for proposal, I would like to have that.
Okay.
For this proposal thing, I would like to have that to make animation easier.
OK，所以 Peggy 她可能两个都会需要。我有先打下来，你有听到吗？
Peggy, do you speak English?
He understands few English, but because there's someone talking, I think 你们可以开麦的，因为好像只有我这里比较吵。
Yeah, yes, Peggy. For the first version, it's okay for lockable camera, a single front view, top view, lockable. To start with. Is that okay? Can we move to something else?
Are there any other joints that?
The FK thing, it should be FK elbow and the knees. This. This control, this should only move in X, and this control, these two. But when, let's say if I move it to IK, it is working fine, whatever it is. Yeah, it is working good, how it should, so that's fine.
So it's only the it's only the elbow
And the knees.
and the knees, elbow and knees. Okay, elbow and knees. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the next one. Third one.
Time editor needs a consolidated view. Let me talk about the time editor and the curve editor a little bit. One thing, Peggy or whosoever is making this rig.
Yes, it's Peggy.
Right. Let me get rid of it. I'm just importing a fresh rig. After importing the fresh rig, can we make sure the legs are in IK? Is it possible to do? Like by default, the legs should be in IK, not in FK.
Default in IK.
Yes.
预设 IK 不是在 FK。
Is that a question for me?
Is that a new question?
Yeah, that's a new request. Yes.
Oh. Daniel 在使用上是不是也习惯 ？Is it 就是有会不会习惯就是 default 是 FK？ wait, is it FK IK？
By default, it is FK.
可是现在是因为那个就是应该说一 开始如果不是 FK 的话，它套动作会坏掉。反正这是目前的 bug。对，所以我不知道，就是可以看 Peggy 是因为那个关系，所以还没有切换成 IK 嘛，就是一开始预设。
所以预设就是 FIK 就对了。
目前是预设 FK 啊。
OK， 对
因为现在套动作如果不是 FK 的话，它会直接坏掉。
Next version 828吗？Okay. So it will be defaultly IK on the version for next week. Okay.
So that's that.
Default key on one of the controls, and now I am unable to move anything on the root in either modes. What's this?
I have certain Maya files, iClone files, where I was testing stuff. I'm unable to, let's say, rotate this. I'm in the elective layer, but I'm unable to rotate these two controls, but this control I'm able to rotate. So these kind of things keep on happening randomly. Like I was working and this issue happened, so I saved it. But this is a very random issue which happens. Maybe I am pressing something wrong, or I don't know. See, now I cannot move it.
So you mean you were selecting one of the layer, then you're setting a key on the controller, then you can't move the other controller.
Yes. And in this case, this is the chest, which I'm unable to move.
Daniel 有遇到这样的问题吗？
因为我 layer 目前都设一个而已，所以还没有遇到。
没有遇到这个问题。因为 Aram 好像他的就是他在想说，是不是他每个 part 是加一个新的 layer， 你会建议这样做吗？
每个 part 一个新的 layer。
Aram, you're saying that before that you're gonna make a new layer for each part, right?
It depends if I need a new layer for each part or if I don't need. While animating, it depends upon how what I'm doing.
Yes, because
not everything needs a new layer, but sometimes one thing needs 5 layers. So it's very on the go kind of a thing, right?
Because I think Daniel has only one layer for everything, so he doesn't have this kind of issue. 所以 Peggy 我不知道这个是不是一个 bug， 就是他选了一个 control 在一个 layer 上面，然后他动了另外一个 layer， 可能另外一个 controller 就不能用了。OK。
Sorry?
So yes, Peggy said it looks like a defect, so we're gonna ask the RD to check it.
Okay. So I will give you this the file, Peggy.
Okay. So this is number 3, right? This is
After stretching hands, elbow area flips. This should not be happening. I was not able to recreate this issue today. I tried, but I was not able to recreate this issue.
Unable to move body controllers. A while ago, it's number 1, right? How about number?
What are you reading?
I asked. The one previously. Is it number 1 or number 3?
3.
Number 3. Oh, okay. How about number 1?
I think it's the same problem. I set a default key on one of the controls and then I was not able to move anything.
So it's the same question.
It's a similar kind of
Okay,
issue.
select.
Yeah, when I did the default key, like right now it is moving, but it happened when I was working on it. Like I said this key and then I was not able to move it.
On the same part.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
And-
two issue. One is the same.
Yeah.
The same
Same.
hand, and the other is it's different, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay. See, while doing this, I just got one more issue. I'll tell you. So let's say my hand is like this. Right now, I want to go to the default key. It goes to its default, right? That's okay. Control Z. And then I set a current key. Why it goes back somewhere when I set a current key? In current key, it should stay in the same place, right?
Okay.
Should I show it again?
Okay. 你有看懂吗 ，Daniel？
哦，不然show again.
Show again. Oh, yes. So this is where I say set default key, it goes to default, which it should. When I set a current key, why it is moving? Because current key should be like, if I'm pressing A, I just want a key over here. I don't want the hand to move. But why is it moving back? That is my question.
之前我都是直接复制前面一个 key， 然后贴上在 timeline 那边。
哦，所以你不去按那个 turn，
所以我没有遇到这个。我要 key pose， 我要那个就是按那个在 current pose 的时候是全部一起就是 all key 的话就不会坏掉。
哦 ，O key， 这里有 O key 吗？
在上面，
就是可以全选的时候就不会有问题。
就全部一起下 key 的时候没有问题。
Okay, so Daniel was saying that he didn't meet this kind of issue because he copies the keys before. He copied the key before instead of clicking on the current key. But once he's using the current key is when he already selected all of the bones and clicked the current key. So there's no issue with that.
No, but that's okay. Workflow wise, that's okay. That is no issue. But why should I copy? Let's just see what happens now. When I am setting a key, I just press A and the key is done. It's like a half a second thing, right?
Yeah.
But right now, I have to Control C, go somewhere, Control V. It's process, Control C, Control V. You need to do all that. That is very time consuming. Just imagine you have to do this whole day. It is very time consuming.
Okay. So yeah. So Peggy said it's a defect too. So we're gonna ask the RD to check it.
Okay.
Then current key.
How? Which one are we doing next?
After stretching, is this the one? After stretching has the elbow area flips.
I was not able to recreate this.
Oh, you don't. Okay. 它没办法重现这个问题. So it looks good now. Okay. How can we get the controller back to
Back
its
to its default
default
position in the animation layer without changing the layer width to 0. I need to change the specific control layer.
default and not turn all the objects, the layer to be 0. Can we get the controller back?
Did I? I'm just checking if I saved a file for this. Yeah, I think it's. Hang on.
只有这一次这样的，其他呢？
Let me get a new one. So, what happened? Yep. Why is this happening?
What happened?
I just import a new rig, right?
Oh,
And I am setting a key. That's it.
we're setting it.
I'm pressing A on my keyboard and it's going like this. This is a new thing. I just noticed. Doing this current pose works.
Load character,
When I
then click on
press A to
A,
set a key, it goes like this.
set the key. Daniel, 你有这样子吗？你要不要试试看？
If you are on mute, winner, if you are saying something.
Daniel 要试试看吗？你现在会有这样子吗
看看，
Peggy says this has been fixed.
？OK，但你打开没有这个问题吗？
我关掉了。
没有，我就是按上面刚才 Aaron 按那个 current pose 啊，就那个就没有问题。
但他说他打开档案，他把这个角色漏进去之后，然后他按 A 就坏了。
按 A
就
没
set
有
key。
没有，我没有按 A。
哦，好吧，那就
Daniel doesn't use A.
你没有用 A， 你没有在 set，
Yes
你都是用按钮是不是？
然后 auto key 啊，auto key 就直接调，它就有 key 了。
你是直接 auto key 所有的东西，对不对？
有预设，它现在就是原本就是全部都是 auto key 啊。
Cause it's
所以不
all
会特别按 A。
it's all now auto key, so he won't select on A.
No, but I don't. I mean, we need auto key, but there are certain places where I just want the same pose from the last pose. So, okay, I'll show you this in Maya. So let's say I have this, and then I have this, and over here I just need to press S and I'll have the key. The auto key is on, but sometimes I just need to copy paste the keys, right? So there are keys over here. So this should be a possibility. Because if I had never copied key or did anything, I just press S, there is a key. In while doing mocap, we don't use this a lot. But while doing keyframe, because let's say a character is punching someone. So now the hand will stay over here only, right?
Yes.
Other character face. I should just be able to press key. I should not be like move it a little and then auto key will make a key. Some things should be automated. Just press A in iClone and it should key itself, like how Maya does while doing S.
I think maybe that's a habit too, by everyone's habit. Yeah.
Peggy says current pose can be used to set a keys on all the controllers. But Peggy, I don't want to set the key on all the controllers. I just want to set the key on the specific control which I want. Because if let's say, I'll do it over here. If I do a current pose, I get so many keys. I don't want to deal with so many keys. What I want over here is, I just want this head to have a key. That's it. Do you understand?
Yeah, I know what you mean. 比较干净的，他 key 的方式可能想说不想要全部都 key， 所以他就是按那个 current key 或是 A 吧。
对啊，就
习惯不一样。
有问题是不是？现在
是 A 还是 A？ 哦，是 current key。OK。
If I do current key, this goes back.
Current key currently has a defect.
Yes.
OK。
我的做法就是复制
贴上
啊，对啊，让它维持现在的样子，对吧？
是 A 还是 set current key 的问题，还是就是它是可以 set current key， 可是不能用 A 是吗？
没有，应该现在 set current key 应该我看一下好了。
它这里写说 you can Peggy 说 you can use set current key， 但是 A button 目前是不能用。
Sorry.
I'm checking with Peggy if it's that you can use set current key, but is it only that if you're clicking on A, it's not working?
No, but after set current key also it is not working. It is broken. But this might be a separate issue. If I press A, this it goes like this. That is a separate issue.
现在是
看起来那个 current key 按下去会有问题。
哦，好，那就是
对，所以这
有问题。
对
OK， 好 ，next，是 number 6. Unable to move body controls after adding the animation layer.
I already showed you this.
Okay, so it's actually the same. Okay.
Yeah, but
oh, okay.
This one.
Copied
I'm still on
twice.
this one.
Okay, wait a minute.
Wait. I'm still on this one.
Okay.
So
well, because you found another defect, right?
Yeah. Why it is doing like that? Wait, let me get a new rig. See, that's the problem happens. When a problem happens, you cannot undo in iClone sometimes and you have to go to the new rig. Now, if this problem happens when I have animated the shot a lot, and then this kind of problem happens, then the animation is lost.
Defect happen.
Make sense?
Yeah, I can undo. Oh. The issue added to it.
I go to this way. I set a default key.
Peggy 他是说 ，Arab 是说他觉得有点恐怖是，他如果假如说有一个 defect 出来，然后那个 defect 可能会一直延续，就是他还需要去开新的角色才会把这些问题 reset 掉。那这样子，他如果再做一个动作， 不知道怎么办，你理解吗？它的那个 defect 会累加。Daniel， 你有遇到这样子吗？
会，之前就那个主要就是那个 IK 可以切换，还有问题，
然后会累加你的问题，那你怎么办？
不是累加，就是没有办法还原了。对吧？那时候是遇到这个问题，那时候就是有一段重 key 啊，
重 key，
对吧？那啊，所以我上面有说那个 IKF 可以那个切换也要优先处理，
好，
然后其他部分应该大部分是 Ctrl Z 可以还原的。
Yeah. Daniel has experienced something like the FKIK. The issue went worse, so he did a new animation afterwards that you can do the Control Z. So yeah, so Peggy said it's the version now is still kind of complicated, so you can't use a lot of controls. I mean, mix and match, because it's gonna make the controllers confusing. Yeah.
But
So
to do these kind of animations, they are proper animations. We need to like move all the controls at the same time. And when I say all the controls, they are limited controls, like the leg FKs, the hand, the chest, the head. There are no secondary controls. These are like the main IK controls of the body. Yeah.
okay, yeah, we're gonna just we're still gonna check that one for the complex. Daniel and Peggy will still try it. Okay. So did you show? You haven't
This-
showed the number 5.
This problem, I think that's the way, right? Let's say I want to just make this hand come back to its default position. So if I set a default key, it will come back to its 0 position, right? Now let's say if I add another key, another layer, sorry. This. Set default position. Unlock. Why I cannot delete this? See, what happened now is I had an animation layer. Okay. And I'll just deactivate this now. Just look at the right hand. Whatever bad, right?
这个之前就发现了，就正在处理。
他这是什么问题？
就应该就是那个转超过180度还会乱转。反正就我 key 动作的时候，它有这个问题啊，对吧
？So
但是现在只能
your
在那个就是就是反正目前我的做法是只能在 Curve Editor 直接调整。
Okay, so it's like you have exceeded the 180 degrees. So I think Peggy is already fixing this issue.
Okay.
So currently, what Daniel is fixing it through Curve Editor. He uses Curve Editor.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go to that as well later on.
Okay.
Now, one thing why I am unable to delete this key. This says please unlock or reactivate this layer. The layer is reactivated and it is unlocked, right? So why I am not able to delete this key? That's one thing.
Peggy 有看到吗？
This issue has been fixed. Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
Great.
Okay.
Lock and unlock and so the next one is this cannot be done immediately.
I'll
Oh,
wait
okay.
with it.
Okay.
I'll go to this last.
Okay.
I have a couple of other things, timeline and curve editor. So I did this change in the preference, which Peggy suggested to me yesterday for timeline auto focus. So right now, let's say if I select the head is getting selected and all. So that's all good. But let's say when I go to curve editor, and let me make some keys. Or wait, let me select this one. See in the curve editor, I'm unable to see the keys. The curve, sorry.
Where?
This joint, when I select it, this is getting selected now, right? And this head is also animated. But when I select the head, see the curve of the head is not showing. What I have to do is I have to select something else. Then, sorry, let me make some keys. 1 second. Yeah, the head has keys, but see the head curves are not showing up. It shows up when I select it again.
这个就我上午会议有提到的问题，就是每次动一下那个科贝机车，它就会跳掉。这个问题应该也正在处理的。
Yeah. That's what Daniel also met this issue, and it's being sent to Peggy.
Oh.
Okay, so selecting curve editor. Right.
We need mirror animation. For this proposal, we need mirror animation.
I think it's in the next version. No, version next week, right? Peggy. 是下礼拜就有的吗？ Yes.
Thank you. 谢谢。
对啊，我现在做那个动作，就是我会一个阶段就存一个 project， 然后可能就是会存每一个阶段多存一个，这样子至少如果我哪一个阶段发现坏掉了，我可以退回前一个版本，就不用一次退回到全部，就是不会重 key 太多这样。
对，就刚才那个问题嘛。Yeah, you have to remember the habit. We have to save every time. You have to save a lot of files. Rule number 1: when you do something, save one time. Then
why?
Yeah.
My question is why?
Because it's the version now is still not like it's not still not okay. Yeah.
But in the production,
yeah.
Now I'm saying beyond this proposal,
yeah,
right? In the production, it's not very easy to save the files all the time, because I'll show you. This is a iClone file which I worked upon in my last project. This file is a 13.7 GB file. This file takes 3 to 4 minutes to save. So, like, if in iClone generally we should not be saving so often so that it slows the process, because the iClone file size can become really big.
Daniel, 在存档会很大吗？
我看一下哦，应该，我现在里面就只有一只角色比较单纯，应该是还好。看一下，
The size looks like it's not that big.
哦，不过一个角色也要175 MB。
175 MB. Is it big?
Sorry, say again.
Daniel was checking his file and it's like 175 MB. Is it big?
Yes. Yeah, my files are also like my files on this project I'm talking about is 177, 175, whatever. Yeah. But this is a different project. Same iClone. I used iClone 8 for this. But what I'm saying is like the scene files in iClone can get really heavy as we because let's say it's a keyframe animation. Somebody is doing keyframe. See, wait, I'll show you the shot.
Yeah, that's why it's always Daniel and Peggy will still check. I mean, like we'll try to make it very stable as much as we can. But I mean, for the meantime, if you can save a lot. Yeah, actually, that's the rule one. We were taught that you have to save your file every time because if you have run out of power, you were not able to save. That you're gonna start from scratch.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
I know that, but yeah.
Yes.
But moving forward, we should make sure we don't have to save so much and waste so much time.
Yeah,
saving.
I understand. Yes. Okay.
Okay. And then.
Then what else?
One question.
Yes.
How can I switch off the controls, the visibility of the controls? Like this?
Are you gonna? Do you mean that you're gonna only use one control, or
No.
you just want to?
No, I want to see my animation without controls.
所以他
Is this the right way?
如果他只是想要看他的 animation， 不想要看到 control， 他是不是只是按那一颗按钮就可以了？就只有那个
关起来，
就只有那个办法吗？
我目前也是这样看的。
Yes， 所以没有，所以 Peggy 没有像 Maya 不是有一个是我可以把 controller 关掉。
Peggy said yes.
Yes.
So that's the way.
Yes. 要跟 RD 提出新要求，要把它做到，要把它做成像玛雅吗？New.
Sorry?
It's okay. I was just asking Peggy if it's possible to put something like in Maya. You can like show or hide control rig, right?
Yes. Yeah. Something like that.
Yes.
So in Maya we can easily show and hide with just a hotkey or something.
Okay. So
That kind of stuff.
is there anything? We only have 10 minutes. Do you have something to show
Yes.
for the last 10 minutes?
Yes. I
Okay.
do. Gimbal issue. Very big one.
Oh, the gimbal axis.
This character is doing like this. What I am doing with him is, this is a default character. I am just turning him around. That's it. So if I go to IK editor and this, I'll select this control. I want my character to turn like this. Okay? Jump and turn. But it's not doing that.
这是刚刚那个问题吗？180的问题吗？
对啊，应该就是差不多的问题。
所以现在180都是没办法做的，超过180都不能做到。
就是可能会有问题
OK，
就是这些都要去Curve Editor调。
Curve Editor
转就是现在都会有问题。
Could you try using Curve Editor? Will it work? because Daniel said, I think it's the current issue. If you just exceed 180, it's gonna.
See, okay, I
fail.
don't, okay, one thing I will do, I won't exceed 180. I will set a key over here, key over here. So it's like 45 degrees turn I'm doing, right? So ideally this should now be rotating, but see what it does. It's doing like this. That's the gimbal thing which I'm talking about.
It's the world, right? World axis. What do you mean? Gimbal.
Yes. Okay, I can show you this in Maya.
我们现在是没有 world， 只有 local。
So in Maya there are 3 axes, right?
不是，它跟 world 不是同一个东西，
Object, world and
不
gimbal.
一样。
不一样哦。
This is the gimbal axis right now. So what happens is, let's say I rotate him like this. Your X and Z axis become one, right? Now I cannot rotate this like this because my X and Y, X and Z has become one axis.
是吧？反正对吧 ？Gimbal 就是两个一个轴转90度跟另外一个轴重叠的时候，会造成它的动态不预期啦，对吧？所以 Gimbal 其实也算是一定需要显示出来比较好。
显示出来什么意思？两个周期。
就是 Gimbal 让它可以检查那个算是底层客服的正确性吧。
哦，好，
对吧？
所以这个会请他们学。Okay, we'll ask the RD team to fix, but
Okay.
we're not sure if it's not gonna be in the next version, but it's on the list.
Yeah, that's okay. It won't be in the next version, but this is something which should be fixed. Yeah, this is a major one.
To check the curves, right? 2 axis overlap. It's to check the curves, right?
This is what I'm saying, hand control. Just fine. This hand IK control is missing. It's over here. Why? Let's say I stretch it. See the way it is stretching. Wait.
Why is it the bottom?他的手的 IK 在下面。
所以 IK 为什么？
No, the finger might
哦，因为
手指头的 IK 在地上。
你有手的 IK 吗？手的还是
手指。
手指
Is it finger IK?
I think so. I'm just trying to fix that. Okay. And now this is over here.
What's this?
This is the hand control.
Hand control 怎么会是在地上？手的 control。
So
所以是想要那个在没有开 auto stretch 的时候，它的那个 controller 会在它的极限值的位置吗？是这样吗？
哈，听不太懂，你再说一次。
没有，我现在的理解就是，他想要说，比如说，因为我们现在手直接拉，就是 auto stretch 会到的位置。那我们如果把 auto stretch 关起来的话，它就会是他手的拉的极限值的长度。那他是想说， 在不要开 Auto Stretch 的时候，它就是控制器的位置应该要在，就是会被限制在只能在拉到最直的时候的状态的位置上，是这样。
还是有点危险。我现在要怎么问他？我现在先跟他讲说，他知不知道有 auto stretch 这个事情吗
他应该知道吧？
？Do you know there's an auto stretch option?
This option, right?
OK， 然后你说他的手是在开的时候，
所以
他的手是
现在对，就是把它关起来的时候，它会留在原位嘛，就是留在那个 auto stretch 的位置。他现在是想要他在就是手伸直的时候，然后他就会因为就是没有开 stretch 的话，就是它的控制器就要留在那个极限值的位置，才不会出现那个控制器跟手的泵脱离的看起来脱离的那个感觉，是不是这样？
就是等一下，它不能搭配用，是不是？
什么意思？
它不能搭配用，是不是？它的 auto stretch。Yes.
你是说那个旋转是不是
Are you saying this is the flip, right?
Yes.
做事的问题，对这个 Peggy， 你有看到那个 flip 手的 flip？ Aaron, what's your question regarding the hand control? I don't get it actually.
I think it's the auto stretch, because if auto stretch is off, the control will remain over here, like outside the hand.
Yes.
But when it is on, it will stay with the hand. I think that's sorted.
So you have answer on it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But this is the issue which
Okay.
the team
你
should
们
look
两
at.
个是有同龄吗？他理解你的，我的不理解。他已经理解你的理解了，对，你们两个同龄。You have psychic, we have with Daniel. He understood you, and then Daniel understood your question,
Okay.
and you got your answer. I didn't understand either.
That's okay. That's
Weird.
one unlimited to
Yeah.
other, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a way I can switch off the visibility of the mesh of the toon character?
Mesh of the toon character. Which character?
Of this guy. It's toon neutral. Because I want to see the curves, the rig. I don't want to see the body mesh. This orange body, I don't want to see. How can I do that?
You only want to see the controllers.
Yes.
有没有办法他只看到 controllers？
只看到 controller。
哦。
Is that possible right now?
Seems not possible. Impossible.
Okay.
But maybe
Why?
they can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
They have
Because
to.
let's say we make a fist, right? Then there would be a lot of controls over here, and it's so hard to find any controls. So without the mesh, we can find the controls easily. The mesh is very difficult. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a new request.
Yeah. How can I select all the controls in all the layers?
Without selecting the mesh. Yeah.
Is
可以
there a
吗？
way to select all the controls?
看起来是可以啊，就
看起来是可以
只显示那个 controller，
哎，可以吗？
就把那个角色的眼睛关掉看看。
Can you close the characters mesh?
From where?
哦，哎，可以啊，可以啊。
哦
那他这样子可以 key 吗？还是他只是看而已？他应该只是看吧。
可以，我看一下。
So it's working. You only have the control rig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
可以啊，可以 key 啊。
就不用加啦。 Do you mean you would like the controls always running?
Yeah, Peggy messaged about this. Yeah, okay.
所以
And
不用新需求啊，因为它只要关掉就可以啦。
can we, like, if possible, it should be good to have a default hotkey for this.
Sorry,
Yeah, or how can we make a hotkey for this? option?
hotkey.
Yeah, so that we can do it very fast.
Hotkey for control rig.
For hiding this mesh.
是要 hide mesh 还是显示 controller 显示在 mesh 前方？
For doing this.
他是想要做现在的这样子，就是不要有皮肤的样子，就是只剩下那个 control rig。但他现在在问说可不可以用 hotkey。
Peggy, I want to hide the mesh and display the controllers in front of the mesh without the mesh. I want it like this.
That's funny.
Yes.
Yes.
I want it like this, but it would be nice to have a hotkey for this so that I don't have to go to my scene window to do this. I can do this while working. I don't have to go to this window to do this. Why I am saying this is, see, over here, I can just have a button to do this, a hotkey to do this. I don't have to go to outliner. Like while working, I can do it very fast. Because right now I have to go over here. I do this. Like in the demo, it looks like, okay, you just have to go to one window, press a button. But while working, we have to do this 1,000 times a day. And it takes a lot of time to do this.
他说一天在 key 动画可以关上千次，所以就是希望会有这个东西。Yeah, okay, we're gonna write down and ask if RD could do that. But for now, in the meantime, you can close it actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How can I select all the controls?
它可以怎么选全部？with the mesh?
No, just the control.
Yeah, but I mean like, cause if the mesh is there, it's visible, right?
No. It's if the mesh is visible or not visible, that is not my question. My question is, how can I select the whole everything?
Yeah, I mean, if it's not visible, you can definitely select everything, right? But I mean, like, do you need something like if the mesh is visible, then you can select all the control, right? Do you know what I mean? No, it's not available.
Peggy is saying it's not available in current version. It will be available in iC9. Why I am saying this is, why we need this. Let's say I'm doing blocking and I'm doing that in step mode. So let's say I want to select this control. Why? So I want to make this step key, right? But I want to do this at the same time for the whole rig. How can I do that? For the whole rig, I want to do it in just one, like select everything and do it. How is that possible?
Set all key. Can you set all key? 不是 Daniel， 你不是有一个是 auto key 吗？
对啊，就
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you in Maya. I'm gonna show you in Maya what I am asking and why I am asking that. One second.
我的意思说，他如果不全选那个 control，如果就是替代方案，是不是他就是去移动那个东西，他就可以全部下 key 的？
你说移动一个 key，然后全部下 key。
对啊。
可能还是要按一下那个，我截个图好了。
因为他现在的意思是说，他需要就是全部可以选取。
See,
全部选取，然后
嗯
controller 全部选取吗？
但是因为如果讲说，如果你是没有那个 mesh，应该很好选。可是如果你今天是有 mesh 的话，不好选吧？他还是会学到 mesh 吧？还是选到其他什么东西？
但是不会啊，看一下，当然不会，因为我们
sorry.
应该是不会。
嗯
Yes.
全选所有方面。哦，
他已
sorry.
经直接把 Kelly 的那个字拿去提。OK，yes、
Like in Maya, we have these kind of controls where I just say select all. It will select everything. And now let's say I can go to my curve editor,
嗯
select everything and change it to step mode.
这个我是用
That is not possible in iC9 right now. You need this kind of facility.
还是我看一下哦。
想要全选出来的
This kind of option.
step。
反正我这个是用右键
No. I need something where how I can select all the controls in just one click or some button to select all the controls in the character. So that I can select all the animation layers at the same time and I can move around the animation wherever I want. Let's say I want to change the timing of something. Or for example, let's say the character is jumping, right? And I want to select all the 3 FK controls of the arm and I want to change the timing of that. So is there an easy way to just select all the 3 controls in one go and change everything? Okay, Peggy. That is something we definitely need.
All controllers. Okay. So we're gonna wrap up the meeting. Is there anything last words? Select
Maybe
all controllers.
layer animation probability. Yeah, these are the few things which came to my mind. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna send like a note later on to everyone in the chat room with the meeting. Yeah, the notes. So
Sorry.
yes,
One last thing. This one,
which one?
the tool set. Do you have time to talk about this?
I don't think they have. We're gonna put another meeting and let's talk about that. Okay.
Okay. Meanwhile, Peggy can watch videos like this kind of video which I shared. This has a lot of tools which Unreal Engine has and which all the other software should also have to be sellable.
Yeah, let's make another meeting and we can discuss about this. Okay.
Okay. Today, tomorrow, whenever you want.
Yeah. 所以我先，反正就是 Aaron 本来想要分享这个东西，我觉得我们再约另外一个会议好了。那3位有别的想要补充的部分吗？
我刚才看一下那个Handkey，就是不是说想要设一个Handkey秀海吗？
对，
我们现在是可以设了，可以自己设Handkey。
哦 ，OK， 那你要教他一下。
那看要不要分享一下？
好，那个 Daniel's gonna share his screen. He's gonna show you how to put an hotkey for show hiding. Okay.
Okay, 有看到吗？
Yes. Did you see it, Aaron?
Yes.
Okay.
就在 Edit， 然后 Handkey Manager， 对，然后这边可以直接搜寻 Hide， 然后呢这边有一个
你的 Hide 在哪？在另外一个
AAO，
没看到。
这边社群这边
OK，
对，打个 Hide，
yeah，
然后这边就有一个 Show Hide， Show Hide 的 key 的话，就可以自己看说要用什么，对，自己设，对。
OK， 所以
就看说，对，自己设一个就可以。
show hide。OK，
然后擦掉之后，应该就可以。
Okay.
可是他会不会用到哪一个 hotkey 啊？我很担心他是不知道我们的 hotkey 是什么。
他会跳通知啊，如果有重叠，他会跳通知。
OK， 好，那就好。Yes.
Since we are on Daniel's screen.
Yes.
Just one thing I want to highlight.
Yes.
How less is the space for animation? There are so many windows around. You see, understand in iClone, there is Scene Manager, there is Timeline, there is Modify window, there is iK Editor open, everything at the same time, right?
You can maximize actually.
No. We can, but as a user experience, what I'm saying is there are so many floating windows and the actual space where I need to animate, where I can see the animation is so small. That should be big and all other windows should be less. That is one general thing about iClone which I feel.
Daniel 在 key 的时候，你会多大？开多大？
我通常都是就这样而已。
应该说太多东西了。
对啊，是没错啊。因为如果真的。
I'm gonna share my screen. 1 second. This is Maya right now. Okay. In Maya, like see the timeline is so small. The other tools are so small. So everything is small and I have lot of space to animate. Like I can look in the camera view is so big on my screen. The layer window is so small. If I select anything, all the attributes are like this, like in a line, vertical line. If it's in a horizontal line, like iClone, if it is like this, see how much space it is covering on the screen.
I think this can be like a consideration Peggy's team can consider, right?
Yeah, this is a general note in iClone 7, 8, and now this development version. Everything has this problem because maximum what I do while animating, I'll open this curve editor and just one window and I'm good. But in iClone, I need to have this also open, this also open, this also open, this also open. And this half of the stuff which I don't even need, this is open. But as you mentioned, this is work in progress. This will be fixed. But there are a lot of things which I don't need, which I'm still seeing as an animator, which is very annoying because I cannot see my character big. Does that make sense, what I'm trying to say?
就是他太多，他觉得我们在 key 这个的时候需要太多的视窗，可是这样子就是他在 key 的视角会比较局限一点。你们会有想要去优化这部分吗？佩？
这个很早之前就提过。
也提过。好，耶。
之前 iC8 的时候，其实就已经提过了啦。
有提过了吗？但就是因为 Handkey 会更需要吧，我觉得是不是？就是
现在就是只能先全部丢到那个另外一个荧幕，就双荧幕的话就先 放在另外一个荧幕。
So what Daniel's, because we actually had this request since like iPhone 8. They already think that it's really complicated. So what Daniel's do is he's gonna put all his window on the other screen. If you have another screen.
That is a workaround, but not everyone has two screens to
Yeah.
work. Not everyone has, or let's say if I'm animating on the other screen, I need my reference. I need to see a reference. If I'm doing this proposal, let's say that, then I need to see this reference on my other screen. Then if I put all those windows on my other screen, I am not able to see what I need to animate on. And you understand, I'm going back and forth from iClone to this to this, but the fact of having it, why do we have two screens? So on one screen I can have one software and on the other screen I have another software.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that is the user experience I'm telling you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We get it. Yeah. So they're gonna talk about it.
Okay.
So if they can put up a controller attribute.
Yeah, because all the animators in my last project had this issue big time because they were not able to see what they are animating.
OK OK， 所以 Stanley 跟 Peggy 有要补充说什么吗
谢谢。
？Stanley 有吗？目前没有吼。No, OK， 好吧，那我们就再约。We'll just have another meeting for the one you're showing, the one you're showing. OK， 好吧，那大家感谢，就这样。
哦
See
，OK，
you， 拜拜
再见。
，Namaste，
拜拜。
拜。